Belinda and HarperAudio Australia present this unabridged recording of Untethered, written by Ayesha Inoon and read by Khema de Silva. For everyone who has made the brave journey of leaving their home in search of another. The angels say, "Was not the earth of Allah spacious enough for you to emigrate therein?" Surah An-Nisa, Quran. Arrival. It was the silence that she noticed first. As they drove, Canberra unfolded in a series of stunning panoramas. Still blue lakes, distant mountains wreathed in clouds, fields of dry, golden grass, vivid green branches that rose towards a low-hanging sky, pierced by the sharp tip of the Black Mountain Tower. The road was a ribbon that wound its way through the city, cars speeding along its length in silent, synchronized lines. The streets were empty, rows of brick houses flanked by trees in the bright summer sunlight. The only signs of life were the flutter of clothes on a line, a child's toys in one of the yards. It was beautiful and devastatingly quiet. All of Zia's life she had lived against a backdrop of noise that she never noticed. Rumbling traffic and beeping horns, barking dogs and screeching roosters, the peal of temple and church bells, calls to prayer from the mosque, the television downstairs, the radio next door. She was used to a litany of voices, peddlers calling out their wares, the laughter and chatter of people in the street, babies crying, the warmth in her mother's voice as she called out Zia's name. Now, in the unfamiliar landscape of silence, the soundtrack of the life she knew looped in her head. She was tired after the full day of traveling, the hours of waiting between the connecting flights from Colombo to Singapore and then Melbourne to Canberra. Farah, irritable from a lack of sleep, had cried for most of the last few hours of the journey, sobbing that she just wanted to go home. "We are going home," Zia had said, trying to comfort her. "Home in Australia with Daddy." But how could she expect Farah to understand when she herself was still struggling with the idea of what home meant, now that they had left behind everything and everyone they had known and loved all their lives to begin a new life in a different country? Farah didn't stir as Zia gently unbuckled her and carried her into the house. She laid her on the sofa in the living room as Rashid carried in their luggage, the brand new Samsonite suitcases bought especially for this momentous journey. The midnight blue bags were heavy with the weight of her decisions, the things they brought with them, the things they left behind. How do you choose the most precious objects of a lifetime when moving to another country? How do you weigh the emotional worth of childhood diaries, favorite books, your framed wedding bouquet, your child's first teddy bear, and countless other mementos that reflected the story of your life, of your daughter's first 4 years, against the cost of carrying them across the Indian Ocean? Once, she'd called Rashid in tears after Farah's cot had been sold. "Don't worry about all that," he said. "We can buy everything we need here. There's a website called Gumtree and people just give away things for free on there or sell them very cheap. You don't need to bring anything." He told her he was collecting furniture and knickknacks for their new home, and each time he bought something, he would send her a photograph. There was the old-fashioned sofa with the pattern of English roses that he knew she would love, the timber coffee table that wobbled slightly when she placed her handbag on it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?